Hey everybody, I hope you guys are all doing okay. Welcome back to Let's Play Chronicon. We're gonna jump right in as our Templar. And we are hopefully gonna make some good progress in this episode. Before we make progress though, I feel like we should review what exactly we need to do to fulfill the technical criteria for completionism that I have set for myself. So one very important thing is, we need to basically, in the codex, I want to get as much completion as I can, and I think we've gotten all of the monsters. What we haven't gotten is all of the monsters and all of the areas. What we haven't gotten is all of the items and all of the runes. We've gotten all of the general runes. We've gotten all of the warden runes. We're making progress on the Templar runes, but that's gonna take a bit of time before we can really complete that list. The other reason we need to make progress on that list is there might be things in there that are very useful for our build. Now, I haven't been looking up builds, right? Because I want to make it myself. And the other thing is there are so many things that we have yet to discover in the... What the fuck have I done? Oh, hang on. So there's stuff in my beast's inventory. So there are things that we have yet to discover, and I'm thinking that maybe when we get to the point where we've is this good? Nah, not really. Maybe when we found all of the Templar runes. Once we've seen what all of the runes are, then I will allow myself to look up, build guides. What I don't want to do is, I don't want to be looking up a build guide and, the guide is using a rune that I haven't discovered yet, and it's an awesome rune, and then I'll wish that I found it in-game, and it kind of ruins the surprise. So, like most people play games, you play blind up to a point, and then you're like, okay, now's the time to start looking things up. Now's the time to start getting a little bit efficient. So that's going to be the plan. The other thing, I spent a whole lot of time talking about runes, but there are other things to look up, other things to discover in the codex. Notably items. There are set items that we still haven't found. There's one item in the Aila set, one item in the Canes set, and random legendary... There's one tome that we haven't found, one sword that we haven't found. These could also have interesting things that we might want to put on our gear, although I'm pretty sure that to start off with, I'm going to have the... Tome of Condemnation, because eventually, if we fully upgrade it, hang on, I need to see something. Will it allow me to put it on a shield, or will it say that it can only go on tomes? Because that's a pretty important question. I put my tome here. I have a feeling it's gonna say that you have to have a tome. I feel like this dream is possibly gonna die before it ever gets going. But let's see. We might be able to do something. Now, how do we extract it? We need to create a lesser rune. Oh, I keep forgetting that we also need to bring in our blank rune stones. These things are precious items. Alright. So we need to bring that. We need to bring in the tome, and this should do it. And now the question is, it can go on shields. Let's go. Hell yeah. So I'll put it on my Thundering Guard shield. And this should do it. Now I'm going to go to the Enchantress, go to my Thundering Guard. And left trigger, press Y, should augment it all the way to 100. There we go. So we'll see if that makes a difference. If it doesn't, we'll remove it from the shield, and we will feel sad that we wasted one of our blank runestones. But you know what, you gotta experiment. It's not like we are running super low on blank runestones. If we only had like 2 of these, then I would have looked up this one thing, like, because this isn't like a super satisfying surprise to discover, like, oh, can it go on a shield? This is like basic mechanical information. Stuff like that I'm not afraid to look up. Another thing that we started doing last episode is we started taking points out of the active skills we had in this tree in favor of building up our other skill trees. Now we got finally expulsion. Now we can make expulsion better. But I'm not sure how much these things in particular are really gonna help. We need to somehow put 7 more points into something. I mean, I guess we could put points into Grace, and that won't be bad, and then we'll have to put 4 points into something. Forgetting how to speak again. We will think about it. Ooh, we also have to get some elixirs going on, but I'll do elixirs later. For now, what do I want to do? I think what I want to do is I want to do an Elite Dungeon Anomaly. I'm gonna try to do it on Mythic 11. If I get my ass kicked, I'll bring it down to Mythic 10. Oh, but before we do that, I want to go to the Expedition tree, and I want to see what easy things can we do to get a bit of an advantage. All of these things are so expensive. I want stuff like this that is giving us resistances like 100,000 for 2 resistances. That's just a good deal. Fire damage, fire resistance. Yeah, we're gonna need to do these. Fight through. Oh, okay, these are arenas, so they should happen pretty easily, and it's only Mythic 4. So yeah, let's get these done. Let's get these done. We should be able to just face tank everything. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not even pressing anything. I'm just standing here. So we'll start out doing this, and that's going to give us access to the resource nodes, the resistance nodes. But we're gonna have to do this 8 times in total to get access to all of the resistances. It's worth doing, I do believe. And it's not even taking us that long. And for something that's going to help us in the long term, I think it's worth doing. And look, we're even getting small amounts of experience, giving us you know, a bit of progress towards getting mastery points. In fact, we might be able to get one mastery point out of this. Yeah, in fact, yeah, we got a mastery point. Easy win. And so let's just go home. Expedition tree. We did this. Yeah, we're gonna have to do this 7 more times. 2 per branch of the expedition, and there are 4 main branches. I wish we could chain our kill streak from wave to wave, but in this case it literally won't allow us, unless we maybe take the thing that makes kill streaks last longer. Which, I mean, it's a thing to consider, but I don't think we really need that. Not for these low level areas anyway. Alright. Okay. Getting through it. Oh, there are 6 waves. Okay, 5 regular waves and then the boss wave. Got it. I wish enemies would spawn in a bit quicker. Alright. And we're done. Let's go ahead and sell our stuff. We didn't find that much. Found a whole bunch of these bags. Oh god. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to my regular stash and I'm gonna start arranging these sets in a specific order. I'll have it helmet, armor, shield, and then sword. And not only will it look a little bit nicer, but it will also give me a very quick visual indication of which pieces we're missing. So we're missing the armor for Kane. Again, losing the ability to speak. I guess we're just missing the armor for a bunch of these. So Kane, War God, Thunder. No, we have not the armor. The shield. We're missing the. We have the shield for Kane. What am I doing? Hang on. So this is the shield. Okay, I got a bit confused with this one. So we're missing the armor for Kane, and then War God, Thunder Charged, and Aila are all missing the shield. Okay, that's just good to know. All right, let's go back to the expedition. And let's keep on doing those arena maps. 1/4 of the way through. I'm tempted to skip it, but I mean, technically it is a form of permanent progress, and this is a full playthrough for the Templar. I'm willing to skip the off-screen pure grinding, pure farming that I do on other characters, like when we brought the Warden back. I skipped a lot of that because it's helping this character indirectly, but nothing is technically actually happening on this character's file. So for that reason, you know, it doesn't feel like I'm, you know, denying you the ability of seeing progress that this character is making. But for stuff that we're doing on the expedition tree, I feel like even though we've gone so far ahead that these are easy battles now, they're still worth showing because I mean, it's permanent progress for this character, so might as well show it. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go, like I said, I'm gonna complete all of these, and then I'll get the resistances, the resistance bonuses that they open up, and I will buy the first 2 points in all of them. So we did that. And then we can do this. I mean, we're getting artifact fragments out of this as well, but I'm not sure if we need any more of them. We probably don't, but might as well collect them anyway. And while this is happening, let me actually... This is how safe we are, that in the middle of a battle, without even pausing, I'm taking a look at this. Chance on hit. Is there any that is a chance on kill? Because we have a way of turning chance on kill into chance... See, foes who die while under burning conviction. I don't know if... So let me show you what I'm talking about. If I go to my this guy, my artifact. So on kill enchantments and powers have a 7% chance to be triggered on hit. Doesn't affect passive skills. Okay, never mind. So I think that's basically telling us that, oh, it's not going to work, and these worms were actually damaging us, even on Mythic 4. That shows how fragile we still are in some ways. But we are halfway through the you know, these arena one-time battles that we need just to unlock these nodes. We're about to get another one of these. What I wanna... One thing that is not that obvious to me is, so this thing which says, when hurt, weaken the enemy, causing it to take more damage, stacks indefinitely. Sounds great. But does that only apply to us taking damage, or does that also apply to our companions taking damage? Because if it's only us, then it's largely redundant. If it's our companions, then it could actually be useful. Yeah, we got rid of the invisibility thing. Aura skills? Are we really using aura skills? I don't think we are. We do have an aura. Oh, we're done. I thought there was more, but we are done. And we have 3 more to go, so let's just get these finished. And as a reward, we're basically gonna get plus 4% resistance to everything, which I think is nice to get. Let's take a look at our aura. Where is our aura? That's an active skill. That's an ultimate. That's like a sword skill. That's just our basic attack. Ground effect. Bombardment. So where are we getting this aura from? I'm sorry, I'm going quiet just because I'm focusing. Okay, is this the aura? This is the aura. Here we go. Cooldown reduction for Templar and her allies. And using it reduces... it makes it even better. But what other auras can we have? Attack speed? Movement speed. Maybe we should... Because, I mean, I don't use the cooldown reduction that much. Maybe we should switch over to just attack speed. I don't know if this is like a smooth increase or if it's gonna depend on breakpoints like Diablo 2 does. Not sure why these guys are... Why they didn't get the memo that the battle was over, but you know what, that's fine. We have 2 more to do. We might as well just... Oh, easy. Might as well just get these out of the way. And let's go. So, yeah, let's switch over to the attack speed thing. I mean, 22% attack speed is quite a bit. All right. Another thing that I'm realizing is that now that we're properly using, Burning Conviction and then, the Expulsion, is that we should be putting points into these things as well to make that better. So, for example, chance to trigger Burning Conviction... I mean, that sounds pretty good. Condemnation now spreads Are we using condemnation? I mean, it's a one pointer, so it doesn't really matter. We have to get it anyway. Damage stagger. I don't know if that helps us. I don't know if that helps us. But damage of burning conviction does sound pretty good. Freeze foe affected. I mean, that's good, but is there anything better? None of those other things are even relevant to us. Damage of I mean, we are kind of using expulsion. Yeah, you know what? Let's go full into the synergy. That means suddenly we have a highly increased demand for lots and lots and lots of mastery points. Ooh, I ran away prematurely because we have one final one to get, and that is magical woods. Then we'll do our spending, then we will see. And let me plan out this while I'm crafting materials. Wherever you look. I mean, when it says crafting materials, does it include the rare, like, transmutation materials? Let's assume that maybe that's what it means. Yeah, let's go with that. Reach could be good. Does our attack speed affect our companions? I don't think it does. But you know what? Let's go with reach, I guess. And then what does this do? Health on hit. I don't care about any of these. Effective potions. I don't care about any of that. Healing from all sources. Yeah, let's go with that. And we already picked companion health. And crit damage could be good. Let's go with crit damage. And then we picked damage to all elements. What else could we have picked? Bleed damage? I don't think so. Thorns, maybe? If we go for that thorn synergy. More crystals? No, I don't think this is going to be a crystal farming character. Unless we get really, really good, really, really fast. So let's go. Why not? Let's go the thorns one. And then there's an ultimate thing that we've got to pick. There's nothing that's giving us like companion damage, but our companions are using skills, so does this translate to more damage for those skills? And those are mostly sword skills that they're using, I think. So let's go ahead and do that. And these are things that we'll get over the very, very long term. For now, though, we've got to sell these things. That's interesting. But we'd have to be moving constantly for it to be relevant. It's a true legendary though. It's a Templar true legendary. I'll hold on to it. You know, hang. It's a Templar True Legendary. Okay. Static Overload. Is that Blade Overload? Was that this skill? So where the fuck is Static Overload? Is that here? No. Static Blades, nope. Another thing I want to check is, we can get this ultimate skill, but what could it be? Damage of fire skills. Damage reduction. Evasion and movement speed. But the thing is, you can only equip one ultimate skill. I think there's an item or some thing that allows you to equip multiple ultimates, but we don't have it. That one I may look up. I may. Alright. So what I want to do, get rid of this. Oh! Something has minimized my game again. I had to manually bring it back. I think we already have a copy of that. Or, you know, an instance of that. I don't think we need any helmets. Nope. No, we don't. Right, so I'll get rid of this. And because this is a Templar True Legendary, I'll drop it in my... You know what I really should do is I should sort all these True Legendaries by... Are they just general True Legend? I should sort them by class. Like the general ones that anybody can use, then the Templar, then by each class. And we have enough stash tabs, I think, to make that work. But that's something that if I do, I'll do it off screen. I'm not gonna make you sit through me. Manually doing inventory management. That would be absurd. Well, how is I holding on to this stuff? I don't remember why I have, because this stuff just seems useless to me. Yeah, all of this stuff is useless. So I'm just gonna get rid of all of it. I think maybe even this. Yep. I'll hold on to that. Yeah, this as well. Let's just get rid of all of it. And that gives us several 100,000. Oh, also, I need to go ahead and get the extra resistances that I just unlocked. Oh, okay. I didn't have to... One of the nodes gives you resistances. The other node just gives you... we'd have to do an extra battle. You know what? Let's go ahead and do... I really want all of these resistances. So let's go ahead and do it. We just need to hit shrines, and we can just run straight through. I'll pause only to pick up like legendaries or true legendaries. One shrine. These ones should go a little bit quicker. I mean, it really depends on how quickly you find the shrines. I don't think there's any pattern to where they show up. Would have liked to keep my streak alive, but that's okay. We are just doing this for the mission progress. Alright, there's one more shrine. Somewhere around these parts. Had we kept our streak alive, I think we would have gotten pretty close to 1,000. It would have felt pretty hollow, you know, to get 1,000 in such a low level area. So, you know, probably for the best, but we can maybe get 500. Devastation. Yep, I'm sure that they are truly devastated indeed. Okay. Do I see any legendaries on the map? It's hard to tell. So legendaries have red dots, and the unique items have sort of purple magenta dots. Alright, I mean, let's just go home. Let's just go home. And these portals are so hard to spot against the bright white background. Nope. So we need to do... From the left path, we need to do one branch. From the left path, one branch. Should what? Shadow damage. Hang on. So, wait, why isn't this giving us more resistances? This isn't... So we got poison resistance, but then we just got poison damage. Ah, something's a bit funky. Oh, it's because the damage nodes were both on this side, and the resistance nodes were both on this side, rather than it being one damage node, one resistance node. Gotcha. Gotcha. Let's make sure everything's in good shape here. Looks like it. Yeah, we got resistance, and what's this? Damage reduction. Ooh, we need to get this. No matter how expensive it ends up being. worth it. 100% worth it. More. Let's just go ahead and get all the damage reduction. There we go. Increased healing? I don't think so. Mana could help us. Could help us out quite a bit in terms of putting out more damage. But I think now what we're just gonna get is we're gonna get 2 points. We'll put 2 ranks. We'll stop at the point where it's asking us to spend the golden crystals. That's where we'll draw the line. And just a couple more to do. Materials found. Movement speed. That could be useful. Evasion. I don't know if we really need evasion that badly. Ooh, just a straight up damage boost. That could be interesting. Sword skill damage could be another way of aura effect. Alright, let's see, can we get more damage reduction? There's so much to look at. Health on hit is not really a thing that ooh, companion damage at max rank. Before we start spending the huge bucks, start really blowing through, like we've already spent like 70 million, I think. Let's see if there are any easy things we can get. Experience gained. Nah, I think we're good. Right now, how long has this episode been going? 42 minutes. Right, I think finally we are almost ready to do the main thing that I wanted to do in this episode, which is I want to do an Elite Dungeon Anomaly. We're gonna try to do it on Mythic 11, and if we fail, we will bring it down to Mythic 10. It has to be on Mythic 10 or higher for us to get the reward that I want. You can also take a look at my stats. Oh my god, I need to... Where's my damage reduction? Damage reduction of 71%. Sounds pretty good. Oh, I don't like these guys though. They could easily end up ruining everything. But we just gotta soldier on. Easy. What are my overall resistances looking like? Need to be a lot higher. A lot higher. I really shouldn't be looking stuff up in the middle of a battle, because this isn't a low-level area that we are just, curb stomping. This is a high-level area where If the wrong kind of enemy uh, gets too close to us, this entire anomaly could come to a very unceremonious end. Right. One thing I'm considering is the thing that marks chests. Is there something that helps us in combat? Maybe kill streaks last longer? Let's try that. Maybe that'll help us if I'm interpreting this correctly. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. I was trying to run back, but the map is so hard to read. I got stuck in a corner. Well, that sucks. I still think we can do this on level 11. So I'm not gonna bring the difficulty down just yet. God, this is a huge area. We've only gotten 7% completion despite all these guys we're killing. Oh my god. I have no idea where to stand. Oh, well, this is not a good place to stand. Alright. We've limped our way to 20% anomaly progress. The previous one was so much more reasonable. Nice short area, if only I hadn't gotten stuck. But who knows, maybe the other two areas in this one are gonna be not as huge as this one. Alright. A third of the way through. Yeah, we need a lot more damage and a lot more... We need a lot of everything. Oh my god, this is harrowing. This is so stressful. Oh my god, easy. And despite 71% damage reduction, we are having quite a bit of trouble. Easy. Easy. Okay. I've got a nice kill streak that I'd love to cash in, but if I get killed, then, you know, that's not gonna really do very much for us. God, what a huge area. We're still only at, like, in the 60s in terms of anomaly progress. There's so many things, so many effects triggering everywhere. It's so hard to tell what's mine, like what belongs to one of my creatures, and what's from one of the enemies. Which no doubt is going to get me killed over and over. And I think there are like traps in this area as well, like little things that are shooting arrows at me. Oh my god, oh god. And on multiple occasions, enemies are coming from like multiple sides. And I have no idea where to run to stay safe. Oh, well, that. See, I don't even know what... I couldn't even tell what hit me. It was obviously... That was unfortunate because it was such a huge area. I'm gonna stay on 11. Even though I should probably just give up and go down to 10. I feel like we can do 11. We just need a slightly less chaotic environment. And slightly less huge as well. I don't know what hit me. That's one problem with this game, is that at a certain point it stops being about skill. It stops being about skill, and it becomes entirely about will you take like one random hit that's gonna are you completely immune to damage, or are you gonna take that one unfortunate hit that ends up killing you? Fuck off. Another... okay. We're about... oh my god. A fifth of the way through. How do I even get further? Alright. Alright. Alright, everybody just calm the F down. Meanwhile, I'm collecting more and more mastery points, but I like to spend them in batches. Getting entire nodes filled out at once. Maybe I should be deliberately cashing in smaller kill streaks rather than trying to build up big ones that are pretty much gonna just get me killed. So I think what I'll do is, whenever my kill streak hits 100, I will deliberately slow down and cash it in. And then that'll help us accumulate small amounts of there we go, we hit 100. It's time for me to yeah, I'm gonna just do what I said I'd do. Yeah, exactly. I think that even gave us another mastery point. But I'm not sure where we're gonna find people to like finish this anomaly, because we still only in the 70s. I guess it continues off to the left. That must be it. Oh, I shouldn't be running this far ahead of my guys. Alright. We're in the 80s. Alright. Oh, yeah, see, I have no... It's impossible to tell if someone's gonna hit you. If some weird archer is, you know, lining up a shot, and then... Like, instead of fighting the people around them, they're just trying to snipe you. Which, I mean, to be fair, is a smart thing for them to do. Right? Because like, if they figured out that we are the actual leader of this operation. But it's still annoying from the perspective of the player. Alright. We're getting there. There we go. Fuck off. You guys can just fuck off. Let me go to the next area. Alright. Alright. Oh god. Now we need to carve out a safe spot for ourselves. Oh no. I'm just standing still, trying to pay attention to if there are ground hazards showing up underneath me. It's really hard to do with all this chaos on the screen. I think I'm fucked. I think we just got unlucky. And this is a... I mean, we're killing people, but we're just completely surrounded. Well, we somehow we survived. Okay, easy. All right. Easy. All right. Just gotta stay back 20%. Where's the exit? The exit is actually pretty close to us. Alright. We hit a streak of 100. And as I said I would, I'm gonna let it finish? Okay. Alright. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Alright. Right, 37%. Painfully slow, but slow and steady wins the race. Assuming all the other drivers, you know, crash, then, you know, it doesn't matter how slow you are. All you have to do is cross the finish line, and then you win. Although I guess in Tortoisen, the rabbit didn't crash; he fell asleep. But realistically, like, you know, in an F1 race, fucking Verstappen isn't gonna fall asleep in the middle of a race, right? If you're slow and if you want to beat Max Verstappen, then there's only one way, right? Like him crashing is the only scenario in which you can win the race despite being slower than him. I mean, I feel like I took that analogy way more seriously than was necessary, but you know what? Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I just overanalyze things. Alright, we're into the 50s. We're just getting through this very slowly. But at least we've got a bit of a like a safe area. We're close to the walls, which means we're not going to be attacked by multiple things from multiple sides, hopefully. Oh, gotta stay away from these hazards. You know what, let's just let this thing run out. Easy. Pretty soon we're gonna have 25 points to spend as well. Ran a bit too far in front. Gotta be careful. We're into the 70s now. Into the 80s. Alright. This is actually pretty exhilarating. I'm gonna say this is even more fun than playing with the Warden, where we were just running around, you know, bulldozing everything. Like, this, like, action RPGs are at their most fun when there is actually, oh my god, when there's risk of dying. I don't want to help out the enemies too much, though, because risk of dying but not actually dying is, I think, the sweet spot. Wait, we're close? Alright, portal has unlocked. Alright. And I think we have 25 points to spend. You know what? Let's go ahead and do it. My companion... Like, we're almost full up. We've gotta do this. So let's wait for our beast to come back. I wish you could sell legendaries as well. But you sold most of your stuff. So what I was gonna do was I was gonna max out experience gained. So hold X and then there we go. And then companion health and crit damage and thorns. Or should we start going down this tree? Let's finish this tree. Let's just go ahead and do it. Alright. Anomaly Dungeon 3. This should be a relatively safe area, because it's not, you know, one of those super open ones where enemies are on all sides. Here we can just make little bits of progress at a time and keep, you know, moving around, just making sure nobody's trying to snipe us or throw down some damaging thing under us. Easy. Oh, I didn't even realize there was an enemy there. That could have been really bad. Some of these are invisible. That's really frightening. Alright. We're into the 20s. A quarter of the way there. Easy. Archers. Gotta be careful. We got killed by one of these archers previously. Easy. Easy. Stay back. Stay back. Alright, fantastic. But these guys are a nuisance. But most of them are dealt with. Easy. Easy. So how many points do I need for my next thing? No, just 1 point. It's a 1-pointer. And then we need 10 points for the next thing. Okay. Alright. Easy, everybody. Relax. Alright. Fantastic. Into the 80s. The closer we get, the more nervous I get. Like what? Ooh, that was scary. Like what if we get to a boss and he just like one-shots us? That would be such a travesty. Easy. Easy. Where even is... Okay, we're pretty close to the exit. Alright. Okay. Now this is gonna... Woo, okay. Moment of truth. Oh god, you gotta be very cautious. I'm backed into a corner. I need to wait until whatever the fuck he's doing. Okay. I think he summoned some damaging thing over here. And I was like standing here and then he was here and I was like, oh god, I gotta wait until this you know, finishes. But luckily our guys killed him. Oh, and they did a pretty damn good job. Okay. Let's go home. Before we end off, let me do one greater boss anomaly. Man, no. I want to do one that is relatively not this one. That doesn't depend on, you know, multiple phases that, you know, slow things down, because we don't have enough DPS to kill them in one, you know, cycle of whatever the hell they're doing. Our damage scales over time, so the longer our people are hitting him, the more damage they'll do, and then the faster they'll hit him. And the key thing for us is to just stay alive, like that. What have I done? Looks like I just killed you. Looks like that's what I've done. And I just wanted to do one because it's given me 10 points, and with 10 points I can increase my reach. And that's maxed out as well. And yeah, you know what? With 11 points we could get companion health maxed out as well, but I think that's something we can do next episode. For this one though, before we end off, well, first of all, let's sell our stuff. Ooh, we got one of these. tick rate, for that, I'm not sure. We already have Jupiter. Ooh, bottomless bag. That we'll save. Tome of Wrath. I don't think so. I don't think we need any tomes. We might need a sword. We might need some of these shields. Healing from all sources. Don't really think we need that. That could be good, but I mean, doesn't really, you know, like, it's not it doesn't seem that inspiring. All right. Now let's look at what we need. We need Kane's armor. And we've only got Kane's shields. I don't really think we need that. That could be interesting, but I don't think so. That, nah, could be interesting. Alright, now what did we need? We needed a Thunder Charge, War God, and Aguila, the shield for all of them. I don't think we found the shield. So, you know what? Let me sort my inventory and sell all this stuff. Oop. One by one. Did we need the soul? No, we needed Kane's armor. We didn't need the Reckoning Shield. Or that. Or either of these. Or that. We didn't need Kane's shield. Or this. We got some stuff to throw in our stash as well. Bottomless bag goes here. This tarot card goes here as well. And this rune and the blank rune goes there. You know what? I'm gonna move the blank rune stones to this page. Because technically they're a crafting material and not a rune themselves. I just gotta now I just gotta remember that I made this change. Alright. Oh yeah. There's one last thing we have to do. But hang on. We gotta sell a couple other things. Yeah, don't really need that. I'll hold on to this because we might want to use this in our helmet slot. I'm going to drop these extra quadruplets off in here and do that. And I think we're good. Companion damage is pretty high. So an extra 100% companion damage isn't gonna do that much. Unless it's a multiplicative bonus on this, which takes it to like 3000%. But I think most of the bonuses I'm seeing are probably additive. Ooh, there's one other thing I'm gonna drop off. This. There we go. And the final thing. For beating Mythic, higher than Mythic level 10, Elite Dungeon Anomaly, we have the final Templar skin, the Ascended Templar. And of course we're going to use it. It actually looks pretty badass. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, so now I think this is where we're going to end this episode. Let's reflect on what we accomplished. We went into the expedition tree and cleared out some nodes that were giving us some important skills. Well, some important bonuses, like some basic resistances that we need quite a few of. We tinkered with... Did we do that this episode or last episode? Well, we've gotten our Cosmic Cape has companion health and companion damage, although, hang on, let me see one thing. If I remove this Cosmic Cape, yeah, okay, it looks like it's not actually giving us that much more companion damage. So that might have been a wasted bonus. You know what I should have done? Before I locked in that bonus, I should have done this investigation to see whether it was adding or multiplying. Because what else could we have gotten in place of companion damage that could have helped us? So, right trigger. We could have gotten overpower. I think we already have overpower, right? Oh no, it's a blue skill. So what could we have gotten? We could have gotten like experience, right? Thorns, like gem strength. Probably, yeah, like it's not that much of a loss, but had I known that companion damage is gonna, be like just added to an already large number, I would have done things differently. Well, that's something we can fix in the future. We're gonna have to find another version of this cape, I think, because all of these bonuses are locked. Yeah. So that's something to do in the future. But yeah, okay. So we did the expedition. We've gotten one of our pieces of gear kind of locked down. And I think next episode we'll pick another item and then we'll roll good bonuses for ourselves on that. And other than that, we then obviously we beat the Mythic 10, Mythic 11 actually, Elite Dungeon Anomaly, and for that we got the skin unlocked. So we're making good progress. And even if we don't make a super strong build out of this, we will easily be able to hit all of our main completionist objectives. For that, I think we have to at least get to Mythic 15 and be able to stay comfortably at Mythic 15. So that there's still some way to go, but the signs right now are at least promising. But anyway, I think that is going to be all for this episode. Hope you had a good time, hope you enjoyed yourselves, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode as well. And until then, Take care.